Okay, let's go ahead and move towards the front of our chair. We'll mobilize our lower back a little bit for this first exercise. So one of my favorite ones, and we're going to move fluid through this one. So just gently ease your body back and forth, kind of assess how our body feels today. Nice and easy, nice and controlled, good. Nice big rotations. And normally when we do these, I tell you to kind of move in a pain-free motion, and that's still true, still true. But what I want you to try to do is go a little bit further today than maybe you're used to. So just a little bit past that comfort zone. See if you can stretch and work that flexibility a little bit in both directions, holding for a count. Good. Go ahead and relax on that position. We'll work our arms a little bit. So we're going to have our shoulders up in this position, make sure our posture is nice and good. And then what we're going to do is do 3 big shoulder rolls. So 1, 2, doesn't matter which direction either. 3, then you're going to hold there for a second. We're going to do our arm reaches now. So reach all the way out to the side. Make sure you got plenty of wiggle room, literally and figuratively. Open up those palms, big far reach, and then all the way back in. We're going to do 1, good, 2, and 3. Very nice. Hold for a second, all the way out. Stretch those fingers, stretch those hands, open up those palms. Very good. One more time here, all the way together. 1, 2, big rotations. 3, excellent, all the way out. Reach. Very nice, and relax. Very good. Let's warm up our knees a little bit. So we're going to do our alternating leg extensions for this next one. Warm up those knees, warm up the muscles around our knees, help get some circulation through those guys, and just get our body feeling good. So we're starting out with these leg extensions. We're going to move into kind of a core exercise in just a second, but just kind of walking you through my mind what I'm thinking. Okay, go ahead and rest on that one. The next thing we're going to do is a leg extension. That's going to be step 1. Then after that, you're going to try to pull your leg up while it's extended out and then slowly bring it down, okay? We'll alternate both sides. So step 1, leg. Step 1 or 2, leg up. Step 1, step 1, step 1. Step 2, leg up. And then step 3, slowly lower it, okay? We're alternating each side. So out, up, slowly lower, out, up, slowly lower. And the further you can bring that leg up when it's out, the more it's going to work your core and leg muscles. So let's move through this a few times on each side. This is stretching, working those hip flexor muscles quite a bit. And you might even notice a little minor cramping. It's a very tough position for your leg muscles and your hips. So good. Go ahead and relax on that position. Let's work the side of our core next. We kind of hammered the front. Next, what we're going to do is our tic-tac. So you're going to alternate, reaching side to side on both directions of the chair, trying to ease yourself down. Remember when we're doing this to not lean forward. That's the most important thing. We're just bending through the side of our core. And another way you can think about this is trying to keep a tall chest. So if you notice you're kind of hunching forward, that's kind of an indicator that you might be leaning forward. So keep that chest nice and tall the entire time as you go back and forth. Nice and careful. Ooh. The ground's further down today. I don't know what happened. Happened to gravity. Good. Okay, go ahead and rest on that side. We're going to work the same muscles this next time, but in kind of an isometric way. So we're actually going to hold the position. So go ahead and put your arms out in position. We're all going to reach towards this direction, okay? Slowly, what we're going to do is reach towards the side. And when we do this T position, I encourage you to try to keep that T level, right? I don't want you tipping like this. I want you to really work that core while reaching to the side. We're going to breathe here. We're going to hold for 5 more seconds. Keep reaching as far as you can. Very good. Go ahead. Now towards the other direction, same exact thing. We were hanging tight for about 20 seconds, so try to keep those arms nice and level. You're going to notice this in a lot of different areas. Big far reach. Very nice. 5 more seconds. Take one more big breath. Keep reaching towards the side. And relax. Very nice. Okay, so what we're going to do for our next movement is go towards the front of our chair. So make sure that butt's nice and close towards the front of that chair. Move into our prayer position. And we're going to do our forward reach hold. So with this one, the most important thing is trying to keep our chest up while kind of arching our lower back. So that's 2 things we're trying to think of. Slowly as we do that, reach forward. And this is where it's going to get a little challenging. So I want you to actively be reaching forward while think about keeping that chest up, okay? So you can really make it easy. Just go forward a little bit. I want you to think about you're diving off a platform, skydiving. Anyone skydive? I've never skydived. I don't think I could get paid enough to do that. Keep reaching forward. We're holding for 5 more seconds. Keep breathing as far forward as you can. Slowly come out of it. Very good. If you did that right, you're probably going to feel it in your lower back, maybe in your hips a little bit. We're going to do that one more time, but before that, we're going to open up our upper back a little bit. So we're going to do our chest opener. Go ahead and lean back into your chair. We are then going to place our hands either behind our head or across our chest, whatever is more comfortable for yourself. And then we are going to gently lean back against the chair, opening up our body, opening up our chest. The most important thing when we do this is to try to look straight up, maybe even consider looking back a little bit and focusing on breathing through our belly. The more you can breathe, the more you can release your tissues in this position. As we breathe in, breathe out. Take one more good breath for me. And relax. Very nice. Go ahead and come back towards the front. We are now going all the way back towards the front of our chair. Back towards that prayer position. As mentioned earlier, we're going to move back into that hip opener. Go ahead and move your hips in a slightly different position. So if they were kind of in, maybe try to bring them out a little bit. Vice versa, if they were out, maybe try to bring them in a little bit. Doesn't matter particularly. I just want your hips in a slightly different position this time. Okay, hands together like so. And then just like last time, we're putting our hands forward. Going to gently reach forward, but also keeping your chest up. So forward and up. 2 crucial things here. Breathing through your belly. Keep actively reaching forward. See how far you can get your hands forward. Take one more big breath in. One more big breath out. Very good. Go ahead. Relax. Back up in that posture position. Very nice. Let's do a little bit of quickness with our feet. So what we're going to do today is have an imaginary dot, quote unquote, on the ground, kind of at about a 45-degree angle from either side. We're going to be doing both legs, of course. So just find an imaginary dot. You might even be able to see something on the ground that you can use as kind of your landmark. And for this agility drill, we're going to be practice tapping forward and backward, okay? So we're going slow at first. Y'all got the hang of it. 10 seconds as quickly as we can now. Try to tap that dot. Maybe if there's a bug. Anyone who hates bugs, squash a bug. Bug, bug, bug. Maybe you love bugs. That is true. I know, yeah. Now I feel bad. There it goes, children. I feel bad. Go ahead and rest. Go ahead and rest. Don't persecute me. Something you don't like. I don't know. Gum. I don't know. Everyone likes gum. You hate gum on your shoes. There's nothing to step on. Okay. Let's go ahead and repeat on the other side. We're going to do the same thing. I guess visualize something you don't like since bugs are out of the equation. Maybe you could have like dishonesty or like bad words there. Squash on that. Okay, 10 seconds, just like last time, as fast as you can. Try to move your feet quickly. Remember, the quicker we can move our feet, the quicker and better our muscles are going to get used to doing that, which helps us in fall reduction and just moving quickly through life. Go ahead and relax. Go ahead and relax. Let's all take a breath together. Big breath in, big breath out. Excellent. Very nice. Okay. The next movement we're going to do is a hip and knee mobility drill. It's going to involve 2 things. The first thing is going to be either grabbing below our leg or in front, either one. You get a little bit better leverage if you grab in front if you can. And then you're going to pull that knee up towards your chest. We're going to do 3 rotations with our ankle. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead now and extend your knee out, keeping it nice and straight. And we're going to hold for 3 counts, just like last time. 1, 2, 3. Very good. We're going to do that 2 more times. Same leg. Bring it up all the way as high as you can. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. All the way down. Nice and easy. Hold. Keep that knee straight. 1, 2, and 3. Very nice. Up nice and gently. One more time on this side. Really try to get it up as high as you can. See how high you can get it up. 1, 2, 3. All the way out. Big far reach. Touch that toe. 1, 2, and 3. Excellent. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. You guessed it, just like most of these exercises, we're going to repeat on the other side. So go ahead, either grab below or in front. Remember, front, you get a little bit more leverage. You can bring it up a little bit higher. Pull that guy up. I'm doing 1, 2, 3 on those passes. All the way out. Keep that knee nice and straight. Reach down, touching that toe, counting out 1, 2, and 3. Thank you. Got some support on that one. Up once again, 2 more times. Pull that knee up. 1, 2, and 3. Very nice. All the way out again. Try to see if you can get to that toe. Remember, it's not super important. Just keep that knee straight. 1, 2, and 3. Very nice. One more time on this side. Knee up nice and high. See if you can get that knee nice and tight. 3 turns with that ankle all the way around. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Last time here. Reaching all the way down. Touching that toe if we can get there. Keep that knee straight. 1, 2, and 3. Excellent. Very good, everyone. Very good. Okay. We're going to move into a little bit of upper body next. And what we're actually going to do, this is one of my favorites. I don't think I've done this one with y'all yet. Go ahead and put your hands together in that prayer position. We're going to do another isometric push. So this one's going to involve you pushing against your hands as hard as you can, okay? So we're praying really hard, very, very hard. That's the concept. So 10 seconds, as hard as you can. Think about pressing your arms, palms together as hard as you can. 10 seconds. Ready, set, go. Push, 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 and breathe. Push and breathe. Push and breathe. Give me 3 good breaths. Keep pushing, keep pushing. Should feel some shaking. See some shaking. Good. 3 more seconds. And relax. Excellent job, everyone. Very nice. I saw a lot of shaking. That tells me your muscles are working hard. Very good. It's amazing what you can do with just your own body. We're going to work the opposing muscles. So that one, we worked our pushing muscles. Next, we're going to work our pulling muscles. So for that, go ahead and grab below the chair. We're going to do our chair pull up, okay? So it's going to be about the same count. 10 seconds. We're going to pull up as hard as we can on that chair. Go ahead, begin, ready, set, go. You should feel like you're getting pressed into the chair if you're doing this right. So grab below the chair. That's the important thing here. Keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Very nice, everyone. Very nice. Some good work there. We'll do a couple slightly more cool down movements next, not as vigorous. The first one's going to be our neck roll. So go ahead and pick either direction for yourself. I kind of like closing my eyes when doing this and just nice and easily reaching that neck around with my breath, trying to enjoy the pleasant movement and easing myself all the way around. Go ahead and do 1 more big pass. And then we are going to repeat on the other side. Same exact thing, other direction. Breathe through the movement. Make it nice and gentle. Nice and controlled. 1 more big pass. And relax. Excellent. Excellent. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. All right, we're going to do another strengthening drill in just a second. But before we get to that, I kind of want to work our hip mobility a little bit. So we're going to do our pigeon pose. This one's going to involve either crossing our legs down below. Otherwise, kind of the more, I guess, advanced version gets a little bit more of a stretch, is bringing your foot up onto your knee. Whatever variation you can handle, that's great. We'll work with it. In that position, we're going to hold it today. Sometimes we do repetitions. Today, we're just going to gently lean down towards the side of our leg with our torso. And I want you to imagine having a giant weight pushing down against your back. So that's a way you can visualize getting deeper into that stretch. Go as low as you can tolerate. And all together, let's take a very long breath in. Very long breath out. Excellent. Go ahead and reach up nice and tall. With your legs still in the position, we're going to do a gentle twist towards that side now. So grab the leg, pull yourself very gently towards that side. Taking a big breath in once again. Big breath out. Slowly turn back towards the center. Excellent. Very nice. Just like most of our single leg drills, we're going to switch sides, so you can either cross your legs down in position like so. Otherwise, of course, the other position is bringing it up onto our knee. That's going to give you a little bit more stretch. And then we're gently easing our torso down towards our legs. So when you're thinking about this, we can just breathe nice and deeply, all the way in, all the way out. Take one more good breath for me as we're reaching all the way down. And then gently sit up nice and tall. Remember to keep your leg in position, because we are going to grab the side of it now, right? Grab the side of it. Gently turn yourself towards that direction. We're trying to look behind our body, okay? Kind of like that chair twist we were doing earlier in class. That's kind of the idea. Taking a big breath in. Big breath out, slowly turning back towards the center. Excellent. Very nice. Okay, so as mentioned before that exercise, I wanted to do one more strengthening drill. This one's going to involve you actually clasping your hands together below your legs, okay? So basically, you can either do this or do this, but we're going to interlock below our legs. So you're going to be leaning forward. And once you get in this position, what we're going to do is try to sit up as hard as we can against our legs, okay? So we might be feeling this in our lower back a little bit. That's kind of the idea. But you're trying to sit up as hard as you can against your body, okay? And we're just trying to hold this position. Think about breathing, keeping tall. Breathe. Good. Sit up hard, sit up hard. We got 5 more seconds. Might feel a little shaky now. Go ahead and relax. Very good, very good. Make sure you're breathing throughout all those, especially the entire class, but specifically those strength movements. Since we're just holding it, it's so easy to hold your breath, and especially if anyone has blood pressure issues, that's something we want to try to make sure we're constantly breathing, because that will help with that. Very good, very good. Okay, let's go ahead and move back in our chair once again. We're going to do our star pose next. Very, very passive stretch. We're going to have our legs down to the side. Your arms are then going to reach back towards the side. And this one, sometimes we hold it. Today, I'd encourage you to kind of go up and down very slightly, and you can kind of feel different parts of your shoulder and your chest opening. And when you're doing this, I'm focusing on literally looking straight up. You probably noticed me. And this allows me to get more of a stretch with gravity versus if I was looking down, gravity's not doing much. So highly encourage you to lean back a tiny bit and just get some gentle movement. Again, this is just a very passive stretch for your body. It feels good on your shoulders, maybe even your neck a little bit. Very good. Go ahead and allow those arms to rest down to the side now. We're going to work our core a little bit. So still stay lean back in your chair. And now what we're going to do is with one leg, bring it up towards the sky. Slowly bring it down. Up towards the sky. slowly bring it down, okay? So we're alternating back and forth. This is actually the same exercise we were doing at the beginning of class with our hips. So we're strengthening those hip flexor muscles, strengthening our core. Just a little bit easier to do though. Trust me, we're going to make it harder in a second. I know you like that. Good. Okay, so you got the concept. We kind of got those out. Now what we're going to do is actually both of them together, and we're going to hold it, okay? So we're going to hold it for about 2 inches off the ground. Go ahead and put your feet together. I guess my inches are a little bit further than normal. Maybe 6. Maybe I need to go back to school. Anyways, holding that position off the ground, we're going to add a slight flutter now to the side. Just focusing on our breath. You're going to start noticing your muscles getting fatigued, feeling tired. Just keep focusing on that breath. We got 10 more seconds. Our last 10 seconds, we are now going to move side to side. Nice and controlled. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Go ahead and relax your body. Excellent. Hammered that core a lot today. Very nice. You might be a little sore tomorrow. That's a good thing. It's good. Not too sore, but maybe a little bit. Anyways,